So what are those 3 roadblocks to sharing Jesus? Here's the first one. The first one is this, that there is a lack of competence. A lack of competence. Put a little exclamation there. In other words, they're just not competent in sharing their faith. That means they don't know how. You know, they know that they're supposed to, but nobody has trained them on how to do it. They've heard a lot of ought to sermons. You know what I mean by ought to sermons? Those are the sermons that says, you ought to be doing this, or you ought to be doing that. You ought to pray, you ought to fast, you ought to share the gospel. We know what we ought to do. Many times it's not a problem that we don't know what to do, we just don't know how to do it. So this is a problem